everybody, it's Mina. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week for all. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 small room tips. Now, I want to give you guys a fun fact. When I was little, So before I get started, this video was requested by one of my mom's friends. She asked me to make this video for her to help her with her daughter's room because her daughter has a small room. And so I thought I'd give some tips to make a small room appear bigger. And I know what it's like to have a small room because I've had a small room when I was younger. I had a really small room when I was younger. Like at my dad's house, I had a pretty small room because okay, so I am at my dad's old house. When I stayed there every other weekend, I had like a really small room from when I was little. And then once my dad's roommate moved out, he moved us into a bigger room. So I understand what it's like to have a small room. It can be cluttered, it can be hard to get through, it can be claustrophobic. So I'm going to give you guys some tips to make a small room appear bigger. And let me know if you guys have had any small rooms and stuff and you want any more tips, comment down below. So I'm going to get started. So number 1 on my list would have to be don't have too much furniture. Now here's a fun fact. If you guys saw like my old room was pretty big, but except it felt kind of like small because I had too much furniture in my room because I had 3 dressers, a CD shelf, 3 dressers, a CD shelf, my bookshelf, and my desk. I just had so much furniture and my room felt way too crowded just because I had 3 dressers, a desk, and some plastic shelves that I put my yarn in. So I just had way too much furniture. So we ended up moving one of the dressers out. So then my room felt pretty much bigger because of all the amount of furniture I had. So if you guys are trying to make your small room bigger, don't put too much furniture in it because too much furniture can really crowd your room, trust me. Man, I've seen room tours and some people have like a bunch of huge furniture in their room when the room is really, really small, and they'll talk about how their room is small just because they have very small furniture in the room. Number 2 on my list would have to be don't have a huge bed. And so an example I have of a bed taking up a room, I'll show you guys right now. So here's an example. This is actually my mom's bed. This is her leather bed. She's had this for a really long time, and this is the bed she has, and it's a pretty big bed, and it takes up almost a big chunk of her room. And I've noticed that's one thing a lot of people have is they'll have really big beds in small rooms. My suggestion is maybe have sometimes a twin size bed or a double bed because those don't take up as much room as king size or queen size beds, because if you have a really big bed in a small room, you're gonna have not a lot of room to get out or not a lot of room to put your furniture. And it's never good to have a bed in a big bed in a really tiny room because it just takes up way more space than you think. Number 3 on my list would have to be spread your furniture out as much as possible. So that is one thing to keep your room from feeling really small, is not having your furniture close together. And that was one of my bad things I had in my rooms. If you guys saw my first room tour, I had a ton of furniture really close together. I didn't have any space to spread it out because I had 3 dressers, a vanity, a bookshelf, a desk, and plastic drawers for my yarn. So I just had way too much stuff in there and I didn't have really enough space to put it out, so it felt really, really cluttered, and I couldn't spread out all my stuff, which kind of sucked because all that furniture just took up so much space, and plus my plastic yarn bins took up too much space. Number 4 on my list would have to be go through stuff to not have so much. So that's what I have been doing in my room, is going through a lot of my stuff, like my old knickknacks that I don't really want anymore. So I got rid of a ton of knickknacks that I didn't want to keep anymore, and I donated a couple to my mom's school auction. And it was a really good thing because I just had way too many knickknacks that I had bought from thrift stores, and I'm probably not going to buy anymore for a while. And I bought a lot of them because they were cute and stuff. And that's one of my bad habits, is if I buy something and I think it's cute, but then I end up like denying it, I don't want it. I don't know, because sometimes I buy things just because they're cute, but I don't think if I really want them. But I'm trying to get better at that, so then I don't have so much stuff like crowding my 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 room and my furniture, because you don't want to have too much stuff, because because it'll create a huge clutter if you just have too much stuff on one piece of furniture. Number 5 on my list had to be keep room clean. So that is one way to make a room appear bigger, is to keep your room clean. And it makes it a lot easier for you, because then you have extra space, and then you don't have to walk through a bunch of like dirty clothes, or leave just messes everywhere, and that is like the best way to make your room a lot bigger, is to just make sure your room is clean. Because if you have the cleaner the room, the bigger it makes your room. That's what I've noticed, is your room gets a lot bigger once your room is clean. And I used to watch a lot of the fast forward room cleaning videos here on YouTube, and it made it made my room and I've noticed people's rooms were a lot bigger once the rooms were clean. So that is one way to keep your room bigger, is just to make sure you clean your room when it needs to be clean, because if you have like stuff everywhere, it's going to make your room feel smaller. I hope that makes sense. So those are my top 5 small room tips. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.